Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Today has been day 5 of the 75 hard challenge for this year's winter arc. So, as always, getting the goals underway first thing in the morning. As soon as we woke up, knocked out the supplement part of my goal, went downstairs, knocked out the cardio, came upstairs, gotten some good protein and breakfast as per usual. Got to start posting a little bit more on that. Let me guys know in the comments if you want to see a bit more day in the life on what I'm eating, that kind of thing. So later on in the day, we hit a really nice shoulders and arms workout. Had a really nasty pump after that, but I couldn't go quite as hard as I wanted. I've got a biathlon practice going on tomorrow, so trying not to kill myself so my coach doesn't get too mad at me. Otherwise, it was really nice though, really solid workout. Then we did a nice easy 4 miles tempo run. Enjoyed it quite a bit. It's been one of the easiest runs I've had at that distance, so really starting to enjoy getting back in shape for running especially. That's been a massive thing I've noticed on this challenge so far. Weight is also dropping very consistently, so I'm quite happy with how the cut's going while doing this challenge as well. So, figured I'd point it out while we're here. On the wall right there, I've got all the rules written out. So if you guys are chasing a goal, whatever it is, write out the stuff and put it on your wall exactly like is right there, okay? So I can check it off throughout the day. I've done my 30 minutes cardio. I've done my run, my lift. First rule, strength training and training daily. Checked off, baby. So, second one, following a diet, well within calories today. I think we were 300 or 400 calories below. It was fantastic, exactly what I'm looking at. And the protein's been right on the money for this past while as well, so I'm really happy with that. Learning daily, as per usual, watch some nice Dan Martell first thing in the morning, getting some more productivity, just setting that mindset of wanting to be productive, habit stacking, all those things like that. Just block everything into certain time groups so you can get stuff done, out of the way for the rest of the day, and just be as productive as humanly possible throughout the rest of the day and with your tasks. Don't have your mind switching between 5 different things throughout the day. Get one section of stuff done, move on to the next, so your mind can focus on certain groups and specific tasks in that sense. All right. Also going to do our reading before bed again. It's been fantastic for me just keeping in the right mindset. I mentioned this before, but right before you go to bed, getting in that mindset so that way you can just go to bed thinking about those, have dreams about it, wake up in the morning, that kind of thing. Just keep solidifying that stuff in your brain. It gets better and better every time you do it. Just keep those thoughts there, right? So, daily risk today. Again, there's not much I can do being stuck at home for a little while, so I'm just doing my best to keep projecting my goals out there. It's a risk every time I say it because I can't tell you exactly what's going to happen in the future, but I can tell you what I'm going to put in effort every single day to achieve. And assuming that I don't have some sort of life-altering crisis, the world doesn't end, and I don't die, those are the only 3 factors that are going to stop me from achieving these goals. That is the risk I'm taking to you guys, is going through those goals every single day. And I've put it out there every single day. I guarantee you I will be a millionaire. I cannot guarantee you when. I'm saying at maximum 3 years. That's the time frame I'm giving myself. If I haven't achieved that, I haven't been true to myself and worked as hard as humanly possible, because I know it's achievable. People are going to look at me and go, that's unrealistic. What do you mean? You and I know that based on all the people out there posting, doing all the different things, showcasing that it is very possible, you have to not act average in order to reach those kind of results. And that's something that I've been fantastic at for a while. I have no desire to be average. And that is one thing that if I am average in life, you know I've failed at my goals. I do not want to be average in any task I take on, right? So moving on, daily mindfulness, as always, check that off nice and early in the morning. And I'm just going to go through, re-solidify it for before bed. That's something I'm just working on. The book I'm reading right now, Think and Grow Rich, that's my reading for the evenings, but it talks about solidifying your goals throughout the day, right? And I know this is something Dan Martell's also brought up. Go through your goals and set certain triggers so that you're going through them 3, 4, 5 times a day. The more times you say it, solidify it in your head. And this is something I want to pose to you guys. Stop seeing your goals as wishes, hopes, and dreams, because that is all they will stay as. Start listing your goals as present tense, as if you already have them. Manifest it, because there's lots of different guys out there who will go through and tell you, especially after they've made it, that is exactly what they did to get them up to that level. And it literally tricks your subconscious mind into thinking you already have it. So if you trick your subconscious, you're going to start acting in a manner as if you have already achieved that and want to maintain it. So your habits shift from no longer trying to achieve it and not knowing what to do. It switches your mindset to knowing exactly what you have to do and then taking the steps and actions in order to achieve it, right? It's going to make it so much easier if your brain thinks you already have what you're chasing to just embody the kind of person that would already have it. That's exactly how you achieve it, right? So moving on. Did that. Meditation was really good. It's been fantastic for keeping focus throughout the day and especially earlier in the morning. We did a really good job today just with the gratitude and everything. I think today was one of the better family dynamics we've had in a long time. So I'm working on helping out my family as well a lot more. I know I talked about yesterday being a bit rocky in yesterday's vlog, but we're getting a lot better with that. And I just need to be consistent and prioritizing, exactly like I said, time blocking, so that way I can get my stuff done out of the way earlier or later and have space in the middle to be able to help them with whatever they need, keep them a lot happier and more, I guess, not aggravated that I'm chasing my goals this hard. But again, you've got time in the day. Just prioritize your stuff, do it with speed, attack all of your goals, and you will have time for other things, quite honestly. And eventually when you get to a point where you can start working on just yourself, you don't have to worry about helping other people massively in the day, then it's just going to mean you're going to have lots of extra time to be putting into those goals and only further cement them. And that's exactly what I'm going to prove to you guys in these coming months. So last bit, posting every day. I think we only hit 3 stories today, which is a bit lower than normal. I might do a couple more before bedtime, but start letting me know more in the comments as well what kind of stuff you want me to see post more on my stories. I'm doing a good job. I just do it to keep accountable with my cardio and my daily workouts, and then I try and post some sort of advice, but let me know what you guys want to see out of them. I can start posting some more stuff. And then, yeah, knocked out a really nice reel earlier. I was really happy with it. I'm starting to mess around with a bit more day in the life editing style, but trying to mess around between having audio with it versus doing voiceovers, whether you guys want me to walk me through it or just kind of see it. Let me know what you guys want to see. I'm more than happy to start doing both, that kind of thing. I just want to start doing something where it can actually inspire you and take you through the kind of routine that you need to go to reach consistency in your goals, that kind of thing. Because again, the more consistent you are in your day-to-day routines and your lifestyle in that sense, the more consistently you will start reaching your goals, okay? I cannot stress that enough. If you build a habit and say you do it for a week, you're not going to see a ton of results. I can guarantee you that. But if you keep that same habit you've had for the first week going and you do it for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 8 weeks, like let it compound over multiple weeks and months, you are going to see massive, massive results. When I first did my big weight loss transformation when I was 14 years old, it took 4 months of consistent effort and I hit my goal, right? 4 months, that's all it takes. I lost 65 pounds within those 4 months. However, I guarantee you one thing. In those 4 months, I tracked calories every single day. I was doing over an hour of cardio every day and lifting. I was working every single moment possible towards that goal. That is all I was thinking about. It's all I worked towards. Prioritize it from the moment I woke up till the moment I went to bed. It is by no means easy. You're going to have lots of other people in the way who are not going to understand the process you're going through and exactly why you have that mindset. That is why you need to solidify it. Put it up on your wall. Read it out loud to yourself every morning before you after you wake up and before you go to bed. Go through it multiple times a day. Because if it is solid in here and you know that the person talking to you, telling you that you're not going to be able to make it, you know that they're not going to talk you out of it, there's nothing stronger than that mindset. Because once you realize that majority of the people telling you that you're not going to make it would never make it to where you're trying to get or are not there, they're at a lower point than you are currently, let them be, quite honestly. They're not going to affect your opinion once you realize that they're not going to do any harm to you and they're not in a better spot than you. It's another lesson I want to point out to you guys that I learned a few years back, and I cannot get it through to people who are starting on this kind of journey enough. 99.9% of your haters are all doing worse than you in life. It is just simply your mindset that is letting them affect you. Okay? Get that through your head, that as soon as you realize that they are trying to put you down because they are either jealous or just cannot simply comprehend the level of success you and I know you are capable of, it makes it so much easier to start chasing your goals. Okay? Just stop caring about their opinions, quite frankly. They're not God. They are not your closest friends and brothers working alongside you to achieve these goals. They are not your direct family members who have lived with you and are biased to the system who may be the ones telling you down. If it's not any of those three that you can work and actively prove wrong, or if it's any of those three, it's actively something you should listen to, then cut it out, quite honestly. let it be. So, last thing, knocking out this lovely vlog, and I'm going to be doing a weekly progress recap coming up in 2 days. So let me know what you guys want to see out of that. I want to go a little bit more in depth on those kind of things. But yeah, biggest takeaways for the day. Today's been really productive. So quite honestly, you just got to keep the momentum rolling, keep tracking everything consistently, and not let other people get in the way. You and I are the only ones that know exactly what you are capable of. You know it even better than me. So stop sitting around, get up, take some action, get it with speed, and chase your goals. Have a great night, guys.